Hey everyone, it's a Becca blowout today. I have 3 of the new Becca highlighters and 2 of the new Becca lip toppers to show you. I also want to show you an extremely outrageously priced Chanel foundation that I have on that I have stocked for months and months, and I finally went ahead and got it and I tried it out for the first time today. Absolutely love it. Becca came out with a whole new series of highlighters and lip toppers, and they go together. They have kind of odd names. For instance, the one I have on today is called Champagne Dream Flashes Bellini. So it's a color in the pan, and then when you have it on, it flashes. It has a duochrome flash to it. The same with the lip toppers. The one I have on right now is they're called Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss. Beautiful. The one I have on right now is called Opal Flashes Jade. So it's an opalescent color, and then it has a jade sort of green duochrome. I'm going to show you more in detail on these. Let me show you first the Becca lip toppers. So I have 2 of them. These are just so holographically glittery. Would you look at that glitter in there? This one is the Opal Flashes Jade. I have that on top of it's called Nude Sticks. I have it on top of that. But I will show you these alone, and I will show you these on top of some colors so you can sort of get an idea. And then I'm going to show you my live try-on of this Chanel foundation that I absolutely have decided I love. Okay, these have a very smooth texture. Despite the fact that they are extremely glittery, you're not feeling these glitter particles in here at all. These are micro fine holographic glitter particles. It has a really unusual smell. It's almost a coconutty smell. It's not vanilla like a lot of lip products. It's sort of a coconutty smell is all I can compare it to. I will show you on the back of my hand what it looks like on bare skin. I think the best way to use these, and they are duochrome, I love that. Best way to use these is either alone on the lips or as a lip topper on top of, I think the best that they do is on top of a very dry liquid matte lipstick. That way you really see the glitter and the shift and the duochrome, and it doesn't melt onto your regular lipstick. I have a regular cream lipstick on right now, and it sort of melts through that. You don't really see the glitter that well, but I will show this to you on top of a liquid lipstick. I'll put that on my hand. So this is the Opal Flashes Jade. So for instance, here it is on bare lips. Oh, it's metallic, huh? You wanted metallic? Here it is on clean skin, clean lips. Oh, yeah, look at that. I have this Makeup Forever, one of their liquid lipsticks. It's really dry, and I hardly ever use it, but this will make a good background for that color, I think. So we're going to let that dry down while I show you the other color that I bought. The other color that I have is Amethyst Flashes Geode. Oh, yes, it is very lavender. Very lavender, and it has sort of light blue and pink shifting particles in it. That one has a blue shift, a very blue shift. Look how pretty that is. They're very glittery and they're very glossy. They're not super watery. It's more of a gel-like consistency, so they do stay on a little bit better. Let's put this jade one on top of this. Now that this is sort of dried down, I'm going to put it on my finger so I don't contaminate the whole jar. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a little green, and yes, the base color has a lot of green in it as well. This Makeup Forever color. This is the color number 107. These are the Artist Liquid Matte lipsticks. A little green in the background on that too. But there is your flashing jade. Okay, we're going to let that color dry, and then I'm going to put the Geode color on top of that. This is Fig Luster. It is a Luster Matte Sephora Longwear Lip color. We're going to let that dry, and I will show you some of the highlighters. So we have Opal Flashes Jade. I am going to put this on. This is so pretty. I am going to put this on top of what I have on already, but I'll show you that one in a minute. Opal Flashes Jade. This is a lavender base, and it flashes green. Would you look at that color? I think this would make a gorgeous eyeshadow. That's the thing about these highlighters. They're so pretty and they're so shifty and so metallic-y. Look at that shift. that I think these would make a great sort of almost no makeup look. Put them on your cheek and then dab them on your eye or even on the outer corner of your eyelid and just wear nothing else. I think they would be so pretty like that. Here's your Opal Flashes Jade. That is so pretty. And once again, these are Becca. These are not glittery. They're smooth. I wore the Bellini one the other day. It stayed on absolutely all day. I could still see my intense highlight. I put a lot on. I concentrated it. I could still see it all day long. I'm going to put this on top of what I have in just a minute because I'm curious about whether when this is not actually hitting the light, whether it's going to be more of a bruise color because it is purple. We don't really especially like to put purple on our cheeks. I'm going to put this on top of what I have on in just a moment, which is the Champagne Dream Flashes Bellini. That's the orangey, sort of looks golden, and then it flashes a very soft pink. So there it is, flashing its pink, and then top to bottom is where you can see a different flash on these. You can see more of a peach on the flash on this one, top to bottom like that, and then side to side it does something kind of different. It is sort of a very intense orangey peach. And finally, I have Rose Quartz Flashes Seashell. I wasn't as impressed with this one. The quality is the same, nice smooth feeling, but I feel like I have a million highlighters that do this same color, that shift this same sort of intense pink like this. It reminds me of sort of a watered down version of Fireball. Wasn't super impressed with the pink flash on that one. I feel like I have a million highlighters that do that same pink flash. So let's try this opal one on top and see if I don't want it to get bruisey looking. I do have the Champagne Dream Flashes Bellini. Let me show you how that one on. Okay, let's try on the one that's called Champagne Dream Flashes Bellini. Bellini, I love Bellinis. It's flashing really pink. Pinker than I had thought it was going to. See how pink it is? Yeah, I got the Bellini one right. Okay. Was thinking it was a little bit more peachy. So let's try a little of this Opal Flashes Jade and that. Wow. No, I would say it's not bruised looking. So see, you can see the flash from the Bellini down here, and then here is your Opal flash. Two different flashes going on. This may be a new way for me to wear highlighter. Double flash. Look at that green. Are you catching that green? That is so pretty. Okay, let's put this crazy amethyst geode one on top of my lip wear. I have sort of a purple liquid lipstick on. This is Intensely Lavender. Blue. I have to say, the liquid lip top, these lip toppers are not as impressive as the highlighters. The highlighters are, of course, their signature metallic, wonderful Becca highlighters. The lip toppers are just sort of glittery glosses, I feel like. They're not quite as remarkable as the highlighters. I think the highlighters are quite remarkably beautiful. Yes, there are other highlighters out there that do these same things. You can get sort of this green one in the Moonchild palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, or you can use even the Kat Von D Alchemist palette to use as a highlighter or as an eyeshadow and get that same green. But I think these just are, the Becca quality is there, the smoothness and the Becca quality is there. So here's the story on this fantastic foundation. This is the Sublimage Le Teint from Chanel. So Chanel makes Sublimage as a face cream. It is a face cream slash primer, foundation primer. So you put that on before your makeup. It is supposed to really hold your makeup in place, and I can tell you it works pretty well, but it is $400 a package. So this is a foundation mixed with that same skincare primer sort of stuff. It is the Ultimate Radiance Generating Cream Foundation. So this contains the vanilla planifolia water, which is in the Sublimage creams, the Sublimage primer, etc. And it says it has diamond powder in it, encapsulated in silicone beads. And combined with synthetic mica, the diamond powder reflects light in a spectacular way. Oh my God, I didn't know I had diamond powder on my face. So anyway, they recommend putting on the Sublimage lotion and the Sublimage essence and the Sublimage cream before you do that. But boy, that would, how many thousands of dollars would that cost you? Anyway, this is the giant gold and black box it comes in. I was so impressed. Here is the gorgeous giant jewel, 10-pound glass jar that it comes in, and I think I actually got a really good color match. This is number 12 beige rosé. Absolutely, I think that is the absolute color for me. It is rare when I can find a color match in any foundation at all, but this one did it. So doesn't this just look yummy? Would you look at the whipped cream like texture of this? It is so pretty. You get a lot in here, a lot in here. This is a little messy because it is a cream. If I drop this, I'm going to have a heart attack. It would be so messy and such a waste of such a pricey product. But I just sort of took my brush and dabbed into here today. It does include a really nice brush. So here's the brush it came with. I did use that today. It is very soft, slightly domed and angled. It does come with a tiny little black spatula that you are supposed to use to dip it out and pat it onto your skin and then work it in with this brush. It kind of reminds me in feel and texture of that Tarte product that was in a pot like this. It's the hybrid gel something or other foundation. I don't know. This is just, I'm just really digging this. This is not my usual full coverage foundation. This is definitely a medium coverage foundation. It is not covering all of my horrible sunspots and flaws, but it is definitely giving me a glow and a radiance that I can see. And it did sort of surprise me. I was thinking it was going to be lighter in coverage than this. This is pretty good coverage for it, especially once you set it with a powder. It does feel very creamy on. It doesn't feel like it is set or stiff. I powdered it with a La Mer powder. Here's how I put it on. I'm just going to dip right in. I'm going to get quite a bit of it because I like my coverage. Oh my God, the smell. Oh my God, it smells so nice. Oh, wow. And here I was thinking it was not going to cover. Would you look at the coverage? Oh my God. So I'm just stroking this into place. I'm not buffing really. I'm just kind of brushing it into place. I think this is a good color match. Yes, I am that pale. This is beautiful. The feel of it, the consistency of it. Much more coverage than I was thinking. I was thinking it was just going to be sort of a skin tint. Oh, how pretty. I feel glowy. It's coming out really white in the video. It's not quite that white in real life, but so this is an absolutely gorgeous foundation. It is outrageously expensive. I feel like you get quite a bit in the package. I don't feel like I'm going to use that up. I didn't feel like I used very much of it today when I put it on. It is a very dewy look, a dewy feel. I don't know that it's going to be super long lasting because it is so dewy feeling. It is not really feeling set. Even with the powder I put on top of it, I do think it's a good color match, and it does have a fantastic smell. It's not a vanilla smell. It is just a lightly perfumed smell, a lightly floral smell. It's just sort of a creamy, clean sort of smell as well. It sort of just envelops your face. For a sort of a light makeup look, not my usual heavy foundation, this is really doing it for me. I love it. So I have on today my next video I'm going to do on the Naked Heat. Oh my gosh, love this. I will go into details on this. Turned out to absolutely love it. I did sort of a matte eye today, and it is fantastic. This is just not like any other palettes. I'm going to compare this with other warm palettes. I don't feel it's all that super warm, even though it has a theme. Okay, it has a theme of red, pink, warm, cinnamony colors. I don't think it is per se a warm palette that goes into orange, etc. So I will be showing you another look I'm going to do with that, but this is my sort of my matte eye with this. I will walk you through this one as well in that video. So that is coming up, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.